Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs87 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm just going to be kind of doing the mining thing here. I'm doing the Luminite, I think is what this one's called, because I still don't have my comp back, mainly because I haven't really been playing on this account, but I still need to mine 100 of each ore, so I'm just going to be doing that in this video because there's not really anything to show too much for the on-screen stuff, because there's not really an actual update today, but I am just going to be talking about what I've been up to and what the patches that they did come out with are. I'm still sitting here on my crystal pick, even that's how far behind I am in terms of getting this account up to speed with mining and smithing. But before I get into the patch notes, like I said, this account I don't really play on it too much anymore. I'm mainly focusing on the new series with the new hardcore with Chaos title that I recently started, mainly because of the fact that kind of like those are where all my PVM goals have kind of shifted. So the Collection King series has basically been shifted to that hardcore, but I still want to complete that one day, how crazy that may sound. But, maybe in a long time, if that account does die down the line, maybe I'll shift it back to this account. I don't really know. I don't have plans for death, so we'll have to see whatever happens if that does occur. But I've pretty much just been doing divination on that account. I'm currently 76 out of 80 divination, and I should be getting 80 this week. And then I'll start getting into some questing, and I'll probably have another progress video out this week, as well as my mini guide, or at least just showing my method of how I got the Chaos title and what I used. And, just like the methods I used to get there, just for you guys who probably don't want to do the same thing but might be interested in how it's done. So, yeah, you guys can look forward to that. This account at this point is mainly just what I'm going to be using for the update. Like if a new update comes out and I want to try it out, like when ED3 comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing it on this account. And just basically whenever any new update comes out, I'll be on this account for that. Just to try it out and see what I can do, because like it's just nice to have this account as like a maxed account with comp, pretty much with comp. I just need to get these things out of the way from mining and smithing, but like a pretty much maxed out account, so I have basically access to anything in the game. And importantly, when I get into the later stages of my hardcore, I'll be able to use this account to practice any PVM that I want to do, because I will have it maxed and I have plenty of money to buy any gear I want to use and all that. So it's just nice to have this account, even though I'm not going to be playing on it too much actively. I'll just be maintaining comp on it and using it for my updates videos weekly, while I'm mainly focusing on the hardcore doing that series. So you guys can look forward to a new episode of that series later on this week, as well as my method video. So yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to it. I'm really excited to get this. I mean, I was really excited after I got the Chaos title, but this divination grind has been it's pretty slow training up divination, but it's gonna be nice to get that done and feel a bit more safe and secure going into the questing grind. So anyways, like I said, the main update page basically has exactly nothing really. That they don't even detail any of the patches on there, which is a rarity for them. The Premier Club, I think, is ending pretty soon, maybe next month at some point. Just to let you guys know, I mean, make sure to pick it up if you do want it. I bought Premier on this account and on my hardcore with bonds. So why is this guy here? Huh? Who knows? I don't know why people would be like mining this stuff. Luminite 1246 GP. I'm really looking forward to getting into the mining and smithing stuff on the Iron Man. Actually, I think it'll be pretty fun. But anyways, I'll just basically go over a couple of the patches here that I thought were noteworthy. They really need to fix the way they're doing the patch notes, though, because this week it's like especially glaring. I guess I can just do this Dracolith. I don't know where Rune and Orichalcite are, but this is here, so might as well do it. But yeah, oh, this is fucking. Is this like a higher tier than my pick? What the hell? What tier is Dracolith? Hardness 105. Rock penetration 140. Oh, that's only 60. Okay, so I can do it. It's just going to be a lot slower than all the lower level stuff. But they nerfed the fletching thing that I guess it was like an accident that they did it, where you could do make 60 instead of make 10. when doing arrows, and that's been reduced back down to make 10, which people are a bit upset about. Don't know what to tell you there, but that's been a bit less popular on the Reddit I saw this morning. Other than that, I mean, there's just a really bad trend of what they're doing with these patch notes, because there's just a massive section about mining and smithing stuff, and then just a massive other section, and then just mobile. Like they used to divide it up much nicer. Like there was like a graphical stuff, then like achievements and quest stuff, and then like skill stuff, ninja fixes. Now it's just this huge list of other, which basically gives you like no way to, you know, find the ones you're looking for, like what is like usually relevant in the patch notes. Like I don't know, I hope they go back to it, because it's really annoying. Even just rereading through them, like I read through them at work this morning, but now I mean I can't really, you know, find the ones that I want to mention, because I have no way of knowing where they were exactly, because they're just somewhere in this massive list. But there was a couple of bugs related to some quests and stuff that they've fixed, like Doric and Boric stuff and all that, so shouldn't have any more quest bugs, hopefully. The stone spirits have been raised to 25,000 buy limit on the GE, which they were at 100. This has been a pretty contentious topic as of late. People are really upset that they've exchanged bars and ores with these spirits, mainly because Runite is now tier 50, obviously, and anything that dropped rune ore or rune bars is now dropping rune stone spirits. And if you don't know what they do, basically if you have a stone spirit and you mine an ore of that type, so if I have a rune stone spirit in my inventory, I mine a runite ore, I'll instead get 2 runite ores. So it's not really all that useful, especially for main accounts who typically aren't going to be mining for money, I guess. I don't know if it doubles your XP as well, but either way, people are not happy about it. And I think the main problem with this, part of it had to do with the GE limit, which was only 100, meaning that most of these stone spirits were 1 GP and wouldn't even sell for 1 GP on the Grand Exchange, which is definitely not a good look. But another part of the reason for it is just the tier. Like, since runite ore used to be the best thing you could technically get in terms of ore, like, they need to make these stone spirits reflect that change. They need to have, you know, whatever it would be called, the higher leveled ores, like Necronium, I think is and the Bane ore, and like the light and dark Anamika. They need to have those, I don't know, Anamika, Anamika, whatever the fuck you want to say, but they need to have stone spirits for those and replace the rune ones with those to make it actually worth something. So hopefully they do that in the future. They've mentioned it multiple times about it on Reddit and on their Discord, that they are waiting for the market to settle before they do any changes. But if you ask me, it's definitely going to settle down to these stone spirits of lower tiered ores being essentially worthless. So we'll have to see, though. I'm just assuming that's what's going to happen. But the buy limit has changed, so maybe they will have some value now, because I'm sure people will start hoarding them if they're 1 GP each. One other thing that's been a bit of an annoyance for some people is the way custom fit trimmed masterwork, or actually I think you can only custom fit it if it's trimmed, but the way custom fitted masterwork has been behaving on Slayer and Reaper assignments, it's supposed to never degrade, but it still does degrade because of some really weird issues of the way things work. I don't understand it at all, but as far as I can tell, basically what happens is, even if you're on a Slayer task of a monster, if that monster attacks you before you have it as your target, you will still get your armor degraded. So over the course of a Slayer assignment, your armor will degrade a little bit because of the way that works. And it makes no sense to me. Like, why would it not just be like, the thing is that is attacking you, is that your Slayer assignment? If yes, no degrade. It just doesn't make sense to me. And then things like for your Reaper tasks, like if you're at Rax and it spawns spider minions, the spider minions will degrade your armor. Or if you're at God Wars and the generals are attacking you, like the minions there, those will degrade your armor. So they said it's not an easy thing to fix, which is honestly pretty annoying, because it takes away a lot of the value of custom fitting, which makes it untradeable armor. But I don't know. We'll have to see if they revisit it. A lot of people are pretty pissed about it. I really hope they do improve it in the future here. But that's one thing that those two things weren't really in the patch notes, but I did just want to discuss them. Other than that, I don't even think there was there was a lot of really like it seemed like they were like almost irrelevant changes on here, so I don't think there was anything else I really wanted to bring up that I can even think of that I read. Like when I was reading through all these at work, I was like basically none of them really made me even think like, oh, that's nice or anything. They were just like, why was that not already a thing? I don't know. It's just, oh, look at that. I got an igneous geode. Oh, a dragonstone. Cool. Well, I don't want that, unfortunately, because I have it so that I have 25 inventory spaces here, and so I only have to mine 4 inventories of the ore, but that's cool. You can get higher tier geodes and stuff. You can use Dragon's Medallion to teleport out of temple trekking without consuming a charge. Woohoo. Super useful stuff there, but oh, they fixed the music tracks at least, finally. I don't know how long that's been the thing, but it's since I got comp at the very earliest. It's been wrong. Like the music track that you needed for comp was one less than the actual music tracks. So they've fixed that. And if you didn't have one of the music tracks, then you have to go get it now. Someone was complaining about that on Reddit, which I thought was kind of funny. Like they didn't actually have all the music tracks, but the game thought they did, and now they have to go get one. But yeah, that is it for the most part. I mean, there's a massive list of patches, but most of them are largely irrelevant in my opinion. So yeah, you can look through them if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. And other than that, I mean, obviously we're coming off of a massive update mining and smithing last week, so not really expecting too much out of this week's update. I do hope they have at least one more update during this month, be it next week or the final week of the month. Because I mean that would just be kind of a bit underwhelming if it was only mining and smithing, since we've been waiting for that for so long. But we'll have to wait and see what they end up doing. I'm really looking forward to Elite Dungeon 3 next month, so you guys can look forward to me making a couple videos on that. But other than that, I will have some new episodes for my Hardcore Iron Man series out later this week. Let me know your thoughts on that. How are you guys enjoying the mining and smithing rework? I really like it, and I'm looking forward to getting into it on the hardcore. But yeah, thanks for checking out the video, you guys. I will see you in the next one, and peace out.